you a lifelong fan of General Hospital?
Are you a new fan who wants to know more about the history of the show?
Do you enjoy talking about the show with others?
Do you find yourself yelling at the TV?
Is your self-care an hour a day in Port Charles?
If so, we invite you to join hosts
Amanda Kimmel
and Shannon Coach at the place where all the hidden conversations take place and secrets are revealed.
Meet us at Pier 54,
a General Hospital fan podcast.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the General Hospital recap for, I did not write down the dates, May 24th through 28th. Does that sound right?
That sounds right.
Yep. Oh, yay. Okay, cool. Yep. That was it.
Even though we have no idea what day of the week it is, we know our dates. Good
or
job.
what day you're going to be listening to this.
Exactly.
But you still need to know what week we're talking about. So 2 corrections. Well, not really correction. On last week's episode, we couldn't remember why we wanted Britt to not have Huntington's and to have RA. It's because if she did, reason we wanted Britt to have RA, because I remembered this as I was listening to it. Because if she had RA as Faison's kid, then Peter would still be Faison's son, and his genes would carry the RA marker, not Anna or Alexis. So Anna could have still been his mother, and it would have prevented a lot of the stuff from happening, but it didn't.
Oh, okay.
So he still would have been Faison's kid if Britt had the marker too.
Right. See?
So it wouldn't have mattered because even though Anna found out that she doesn't have the RA marker, we don't know if Alex does.
Right.
So we still don't know if that's...
Yes.
So that's why we were shooting for Britt to also have it.
Got it. See, sometimes we think clearly, we just can't remember why we think those things later.
Which unfortunately we found out this week Okay, real quick. The other thing was I said Prospect Studios needs to employ the person who did Dante's. Oh no, I said Prospect Park has to employ the person who did Dante's.
Oh, okay.
It's Prospect Studios.
Okay.
Close enough, but Prospect Park does who owned One Life to Live.
Oh.
So
okay.
I was wrong. Slip of the tongue on that one. But yes, back to Britt. I guess that's probably where we should start because that sucks.
It did suck. I felt very bad for her. But Jason did a good job of just sitting there and letting her take it all in and feel her feelings instead of making it all about him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Which, I mean, I feel like he's going to be good about that. But
he talked, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she said that several times this week. You actually do have feelings.
You have a personality.
This is shocking.
I liked everything about them this week.
Yes.
I thought
we finally got a real love scene again.
I know.
I was so happy. And I think they were happy about it because not only did you see it once, but then she re-fantasized about it, so you got to see it again.
Yep.
Yum.
But I liked when she was asking him because he was basically giving her his background of how he even got involved with Sunny.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, okay, but you have that skill, but are you proud of it? And he didn't answer right away because who's ever asked him that?
Right.
Who's ever asked Jason, do you actually like what you do?
Right.
It's just he knows that's what he does.
Yes.
Think of if Robin had ever asked him that, if Sam had ever asked him that, because both of them lost him trying to change him.
Right.
But not asking him
if he was truly happy. Yeah.
Yeah. Because he has to be the driver of his own change. He can't.
Right.
But I thought that was really interesting. And he's like, no, he doesn't like that he has that skill.
Right.
I hadn't really ever thought about what does Jason think about his skill as an enforcer. I mean,
right.
We're good with all of his other skills. He can be happy with those.
I did think it was funny when she was talking to Carly that she said, just don't have him lift anything, blah, blah, blah.
I thought she was going to make a tongue-in-cheek joke and she didn't.
Well, then she said to him, I totally lied for you. You could still bleed out. And I'm like, really? He could bleed out like running around after bad guys, but the activity you just completed, he couldn't have injured himself? I feel like that's not true.
There's ways that she could assist in making sure that he did not bleed out during that. Whereas if he is acting on his own, attacking the bad guys, that he does not have somebody working with him.
Okay. Oh my God. I feel like you would still wait.
Well, yeah.
If your husband was shot and recovering, I hope you would say.
He stabbed himself in the leg, and I'm pretty sure that we took a little bit of a hiatus because I was like, nope.
I thought you were going to say you stabbed him like Ava and Nicholas. And then
did I never tell you about
stabbing him to hooking up?
Right after we bought the house, I was taking a nap, and because I had a party that I was doing that night because I was doing direct sales at the time, and we were just like so busy unpacking and everything. And I was like, I'm just going to take a nap because I have that party tonight. So I'm laying right here on the couch where we're recording right now. And suddenly the front door opens up and he's like, Shan, we have to go to the hospital. And he had like a dirty grease rag on his. So I like ran upstairs, grabbed a clean towel. Yeah. he had been cutting boxes, like breaking down boxes, and stabbed himself in the leg with the. So first of all, this is why they tell you to cut away from yourself.
Did you remind him of that on the way to the hospital?
No, but I'm good in a bad situation.
Okay.
Like, I can stay calm. I will lose my mind later.
Yes.
But in the moment, I'm like, nope. But then as I'm driving, I'm just like, you need to be applying pressure because I do know that you can bleed out from having an injury in your leg. I have a friend who, I know someone that did happen to. Not by stabbing himself. There was another injury to their leg. But but then I'm such a rule follower that, they tell you not to pull up like under the emergency thing.
Mm-hmm.
So like I drop him off and then I go park and the security guard was like, you could have stayed here until you got, I was like, but it says no parking. I'm like, I think that applies. Like maybe you should have, unless you're dropping someone off that needs assistance.
Right.
Like the emergency room needs to redo what they have as their no parking signs. But so I was like, well, thank you.
What year was that?
2014. We didn't know each other. We knew each other. Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
But yeah. And then the doctor decides to make a joke and he's like, uh-oh, you used one of her good towels. And I looked at him and like dead in the eyes. And I was like, I gave him the towel. Like, no, I would seriously much rather have my husband be okay and have to replace like a $12 towel.
Right.
But yes. So that was fun. My husband's clumsy.
I get that. Well,
Yeah.
I'm glad that you didn't re-injure him because you took your time.
Yes.
Britt apparently couldn't wait.
Exactly. Well, they've waited for a long time.
Ish.
They got to form like a good friendship and everything.
Yes. No, I'm happy that they hooked up. I just thought it was funny that in that moment she asked, was he okay? And he said yes. So then they did their activity. But when he wanted to go off and help Carly, she's like, you could still bleed out. Like, this is really bad.
Yeah. I like how she didn't get attitude-y, but when he was like, you're not coming with me.
Yeah.
She's like, seriously, dude? Like, did not think that this was the kind of guy you were.
Right.
So I liked it.
Yes. But then he explained it all nicely. Like,
exactly.
Just stay here and I'll be back. We don't need to get you in trouble bringing you back and forth.
Exactly. So I liked it.
But now he's under arrest. So what the heck? She's going to be like, you aren't coming back. What happened?
So how do you feel about the way that they filmed this week? Like how we're getting like the hourly countdown. I wish it had ended on Friday.
Exactly. I was fine with it until on Friday it didn't tell me.
Because we still have
who it was.
4 hours left. So it's going to be this Friday is the 0 hour.
Right.
But.
Right. I want to know who pushed him. I think it was Elizabeth that found him.
Oh, Liz found him. Okay.
I think it was Elizabeth that found him, but I don't know who pushed him yet. I thought it was going to be Valentine at first.
No.
And then he went away.
I don't feel like Valentine's going to be the one to kill Peter.
But I'm scared for Chase.
But it's going to be someone that we don't know or that we're not expecting it to be.
Okay.
Or else he would have died in a different way, I think.
Wouldn't it be funny if they did something stupid, like he tripped over his own shoelaces and fell, like no one pushed him?
Or someone opened up the door and he just, like, as he's walking up, someone opened the door coming from the garage and he just, like, smacked into it, like you see. And then,
yes. We're all waiting for this, like, who did it? And no one did it. It was just something stupid.
Right.
That would be funny. But yeah, I think it was Liz that found him. But I'm scared for Chase because Finn hasn't got whatever he needed from the documents from Anna.
Nope.
He seems to think that there's potential there to get the antidote, but he didn't have it yet. And Chase is not doing well. And now we killed Peter and that stupid nurse that had all of the
Peter dead though?
Antidotes.
Who knows? He could not be dead.
He could not be dead. But if he's not dead, he's going to have amnesia or something stupid.
I'm going to be
like
really
that.
mad if that's how he dies. He deserves to go out in a better way than Shiloh. And Shiloh had the best killing.
I don't think
that flare gun to the back was awesome. I can still see it.
I don't think they're going to give it to you because Peter has been so high up in the storyline. I don't think they're going to give him a dramatic exit.
They're not going to let him slip away like Faison did. Turn him into Faison's kid. Have him be...
No, because then what is Maxie going to do with the baby forever?
Oh, yeah.
She can't keep the baby in hiding forever.
That's true.
So I feel like they're going to have to decide to kill him. That's not what I want. I would prefer that they send him away and then bring him back because that would be a fun play on his dad.
Yeah.
And, I like the character. I just don't want him to continually be messing with Maxie and the baby.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
I'm done with this part of the storyline of Peter.
Yes.
So, yeah, I would be happy with that. But I feel like they're going to kill him, and I feel like it's going to be something dumb like this. Or maybe he won't have died from the fall, but a complication from the fall, he's going to die in the next couple weeks.
Do you think Finn's going to kill him?
I'd hope not, because Finn's better than that.
Yeah. but Peter has ruined his engagement, non-marriage. He has now potentially killed or put who he thinks is his son in like a deadly situation.
No, I think it'll be Valentine if someone kills him in the hospital.
Maybe it'll be Maxie.
I hope they don't make it Cameron.
Yeah, but how would it be Cameron?
Because Cameron will find out that he's who killed Franklin.
Oh, no. We've already given Cam his... No.
Right, I agree. We need to be done with it.
We've already have him picking up that gun needs to be the lowest that Cam goes.
I agree. I'm just saying that they could twist
I hadn't
it that way.
thought about that.
I'm sorry. But yeah, that's where my concern is. Poor Chase. We have not found the antidote yet, and whether Peter's dead or not, he's not telling the nurse to get more to Anna. So, and he hasn't given any to Valentine yet.
Yeah.
So, poor Chase.
Or is it going to be Brando? Because Peter's going to be responsible. If Gladys dies, Peter's going to inadvertently be responsible for that too. See, there's a lot of options. A lot of people.
Options.
Also, now we're going to have a whodunit because now they're going to investigate all of them.
True.
So we're not going to find out.
No, we're not going to find out.
Oh, and then it's going to be some random person.
Yeah, like the janitor, like you said, open the door, something stupid like that.
Yeah.
It's just like, oops. I don't think it'll be Brando though, because Brando is so cute with Sasha. Like, so cute. I awed a couple times at them this week.
They're very...
So cute.
Yes.
So I don't think that he would...
I wrote Sasha and Brando, so freaking cute.
I think I wrote... My first sentence was Brando's so cute with Sasha, and then later I was like, Sasha's so cute with Brando, and then later I was like, they're so cute together. I was like, okay, this is one sentence. Like, you can only use the word cute so many times.
But they are, because here's the thing, dude, they're not overdoing it. They're having them do like little quick, like,
yes,
and then
like still figuring stuff out. They're not jumping into, oh, we're going to get married tomorrow or something.
Right. They're not even necessarily together. They just know that they're at least going to go through this pregnancy.
They were holding hands.
Together.
So, yeah, I don't think that he would have done it because he wouldn't want to leave Sasha.
True. Okay. Unless it was an accident.
If it was truly an accident, then sure. But
if he really wanted to throw Peter, I mean, he should have been thrown off the top of the building, not just down the stairs.
Right.
So I do think that there's going to be an element of accident.
Maybe it'll be a struggle for something. Like maybe he'll have had the antidote in his hand and he was taunting someone with it and they struggled and then he fell backwards.
Willow.
Or Anna.
It could totally be Willow.
It could totally be Willow. But then they're going to have to try to make it seem like she did it on purpose. And then that's going to cause conflict with her and Chase and her and Michael. And we're going to be in this love triangle forever. And I don't want to do that.
This is... Okay, are we just going to keep talking?
Go ahead. So dumb.
The purpose of him moving into the Quartermaine mansion was so that he has like 24/7 care. And yet Willow and Michael leave to romantically make him a pizza.
Yes. And there's no nurse.
And the man can barely stand. And then he overhears them and thinks that they're talking about, like...
Right. Yep. And they take him right back to the hospital. Not saying if you come home, you don't need to return to the hospital, but he should have been stable enough that you don't have to take him back to the hospital
every day. Should have been staying with him.
Yeah.
Good for Brooklyn for calling Michael out.
Yeah.
Being like,
this is not going to work. You two are making goo-goo eyes at each other all day. What are you doing? Yes, we've discussed it last week. I just feel like as long as they drag it out, we're going to have to say it every week. This is stupid.
Dumb.
And it's dragging it out in a horrible way.
It is, because there's no way for this to end any good way.
Right.
That, yes, I do not want Michael and Willow to be the end game. Like, I do want her back with Chase. But there is no way for them to be together that is not going to look super horrible on them.
Maybe they can put Chase back in the hospital, get him a new nurse. He can fall in love with the nurse, and then Willow and Michael will be fine.
But that's still...
I mean, it's still be shady of them, but at least he'll be okay. I just don't want Chase to be hurt.
I know, that's the thing.
I don't want him with Willow.
He was going to be hurt no matter what.
But I don't want him to be hurt.
This is going to kill him. This is going to crush him.
Yeah.
And that's not right.
No. As he's saying to Michael, as soon as I feel better, we'll both be out of your hair.
Well, but Michael's basically saying, sure, here you go.
Right.
I'll just come steal her another time.
Exactly.
No. I did like that Liz mentioned Blackwood syndrome, so maybe they'll remember that Finn had a wife and he's actually a widower. Because they kind of never remember that.
Nope, they never remember that.
I did like that. I said Anna was being so classy, telling Liz, I'm basically just not really going to engage with you right now. She's like, yeah, I did that, so here's what we have to do.
Mm-hmm. But I liked that Liz reacted the way that you would want to.
Yeah.
your covering for your stupid kid is what cost me my husband. I'm not just going to forget that.
No,
We're not just going to play nice.
She had her dig, but
Right.
Anna was like, all right, yeah, you're right. But guess what? Nothing I can do about it.
Yes.
Let me help
Right.
make sure this doesn't happen to Chase.
Exactly. But Liz wasn't trying to take the focus off of finding the cure for Chase. She was just like, yeah, I'm not going to stand in the same room with you and pretend.
Right. Like, gee, we wouldn't be in this situation if you listened to everybody else.
Exactly.
Yep.
So I liked that. I like whenever they play it out how I feel real life would go, because I'd have to make that dig.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, one thing I was wondering is, Sophia Matson has her own handbag line, right? Like she and her sister have a handbag company.
I think we've talked
called
about this
Ava
before.
Carrington.
Yes.
I want to know if she's carrying her own bags on General Hospital, because I really like the bag that she was carrying.
Oh, that's a good idea.
But then I looked on their website and that style was not on there. So I'm like, why is she not carrying her own bag? Do you know who her sister is?
Huh.
You watch Desperate Housewives.
Yes.
You know the Swedish girl that married Preston? He came back from...
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Her.
Okay. Oh,
that's
so
Sophia
funny.
Matson's sister.
Oh, my gosh.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's so funny.
Yep, I thought so.
Look at you doing research or figuring out who's...
That was a long time ago I found that one out, and I think I was just... I don't know, I've kept forgetting to tell you.
I remember us talking about the bags, but I didn't know that's who her sister was.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I don't know where to go. I feel like we covered so much because it all just went together there. Oh, Sasha telling Willow that she was pregnant, and Willow wasn't sure for a second who the baby daddy was going to be.
Mm-hmm.
That was good. She was like, no, it's not Michael. It's okay. Calm down.
Yep.
I don't know why she didn't just say it was Brando, though, because by the end of the week, they were standing there holding hands, so...
Well, because she probably wasn't expecting to be in the situation where she was publicly going to be holding hands with Brando. She probably thought that they were still going to be hiding it.
It's true. Thought it was super naive of her to say, oh, are we done with Cyrus now after he got shot? He got shot once, girlfriend.
I know.
He's not going away that
Or
easy.
even Jordan saying, oh, he's on the run. Is he though? It's been an hour.
Right.
He's not on the run.
And you're wasting time because Dante's questioning people he doesn't need to question instead of looking for him.
So many things wrong.
But I was glad that Dante shot the bad guy.
Yes.
That was going to shoot at them, because then that just testifies to the fact that it was self-defense.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you going to get them
Except
on?
it's not going to, because...
It needs to, it was kind of, sort of.
I mean, it was-ish.
It was all stupid Nicholas's fault.
Right?
What the heck was he doing?
I don't know.
He could have just asked a question and they would have told him, she's going to stay back in the car. She's not going to be anywhere close to this.
Right.
She's just the decoy. Why are you walking into the middle of it? I did like that
Ava volunteered herself to stand in for Gladys.
Yes, I like them as...
I don't like that they're making it seem like Carly is now making wrong decisions.
Because she did so good.
Yeah.
Right. I don't think this was a wrong decision. I think Nicholas messed it all up. If Nicholas wouldn't have been there, it would have gone smoothly.
Right.
They'd already confirmed that Gladys was in the car.
Yep.
The handoff was going to be made. Nicholas messed it up, not Carly.
This week's episodes are all backwards. We're all backwards.
Yes. We just keep counting down. Oh, just random. I put Sam and Dante with the rolling eye emoji and then the pukey face, because I just can't. I can't get into them no matter what. Why are we doing this again? I thought we had stepped away from it. They were fighting because she slashed his tires.
Mm-hmm.
And then I know they showed them being friendly-ish with the whole he didn't bill her for the tires, but I thought they were just getting back to we can coexist. Why are we trying to put them back as flirty and cute? Here, I'll teach you how to swing the bat. Don't touch her. She's been on that team long enough. She knows how.
Thank you. Why is he mansplaining this?
Yeah.
And she has the cleanest uniform ever for sliding so much.
Right.
That one swipe of dirt across her torso is not sliding.
Yeah.
So GH Fan Since 90s on Twitter responded to a couple weeks ago when we had our, if your sister's sister had your father's baby, you shouldn't date her. And they said, is it bad? I kind of want Dante and Sam to date so she wouldn't have been so up on Jason. Sam really wants to have her cake and eat it too. It's like, be with Jason or let him live his life. She's so wishy-washy about it all. But we don't want her with Dante. Get her with somebody else.
Absolutely. There has to be someone.
Why couldn't she and Curtis have ever been together?
Oh, that would have been good.
That would have been so good.
That would have been so good. But Curtis is all over the place. Poor Portia.
She was not misreading.
Yeah, no, right. She was not misreading.
Him saying, if you picked up on anything. No, you're the one who got all giddy about our drink.
Mm-hmm.
She was not misreading.
No, I don't think he said that she was misreading. I think he just kind of said he wasn't ready. But that's his fault. Don't put out those vibes if you're not ready.
Right. If he had at least acknowledged he was putting them out.
Yeah.
I felt like he was saying, I don't know where you got that from. Like where you got the idea.
No, I felt like he was saying I did send mixed signals, but I wasn't trying to because I'm still wishy-washy because I just signed divorce papers. But that's the vibe you should have been sending out
Mm-hmm.
of I'm not starting anything new because I just signed divorce papers, not maybe I'd start something new.
Right.
I don't know. They've been friends for way too long for him to make her feel dumb for kissing him as they're sitting there having a drink. And like you said, had the whole conversation over drinks a couple of weeks ago. Was that just like 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, like reflecting on how they used to date.
Yeah.
Like you don't talk about how you used to date someone with no.
Mm-mm. Right. That's to pull you back in.
Yep. I feel weird ever mentioning stuff to my ex about people that like he and I worked with together. And I'm like, oh, so-and-so said hi. Or like, I'm like, oh, do you remember when blah, 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 blah happened or something? And I'm like, I feel weird. And we were teenagers.
Right.
You know, I mean, we were teenagers through college together. So it's like part of our childhood, you know?
Yeah, right.
So I still feel weird. And I'm like, I'll be saying it right in front of my husband. And like,
right.
and it's not like
secret sexy talk. It's
No.
just, hey, remember those people we hung out
Right.
with? This is what's going on with
Right.
them now. Did you hear?
Well, because like I was driving through where he went to college a little while ago and I couldn't remember the name of the guy. And I was like, oh, it's the guy you always borrowed his car to come see me at school. But I mean, there's nothing.
Right.
And we're both standing there like, I don't remember. Because I was just like, the whole town is different. You know, it just looks so different. Like I didn't remember any of it. But like it wasn't, remember when you held my hand and we were walking over there and you kissed me and blah, 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 blah.
Right.
No, it was, what was the name of that guy again?
Exactly.
You know? Yep. I had an ex-boyfriend once text me because he was doing something at a bar that we used to go to. And he's like, can't believe we used to hang out here with the gang. First of all, it was my gang. I let you come. My friends, when we were dating, and after when we were done, they were still my friends and I still went there. And guess what I do whenever I go places that remind me of, I tell my husband.
Yes.
And I'm like, I went here with so-and-so. I don't text you.
Mm-mm.
And I said, I'm married. Leave me alone. He's like, I'm married too. I was like, then talk to your wife.
Right.
Tell your wife you used to come here.
With the gang. You don't even need to say that girl that I dated.
No,
just with my friends.
Right. That's not appropriate. And especially at the hour that I received the text.
Yeah. No. Mm-mm.
None of it is, no. There are ways to be friends with exes.
Mm-hmm.
That's not one of them. Reminiscing.
No.
Fondly. And there's a difference between fondly. I was definitely picking up on the vibes that Curtis was like as equally enthusiastic about.
Of seeing the future because they had such a good past.
Yes.
Not just reminiscing about the fun times in the past.
Right.
Yeah. No, he definitely was sending out the wrong vibes.
Yep.
But I felt bad that she left all upset like that.
Yeah.
And then she went home and made a stupid decision. If you saw blood on your floor, would you open up the door and keep going in?
If the door was ajar when you get the,
Right.
Call your daughter, see if she's there.
Mm-hmm.
Or, you know, you pull a Shannon and you text your friend to make sure to have the cops come to your house.
Oh my God, that was so funny.
But there could have been someone in the house.
Yes. I would do that for you anytime. It was just fun calling 911 and then being like, well, is such and such. No, I'm not actually there. I'm over at
Have
my
we ever
house.
talked about that? I don't think we have.
Oh, I thought we did right after it happened.
Maybe?
I thought
We
so.
might have.
I don't know. Shannon thought there was someone in her house, but she didn't want to make the phone call because then they would hear her. So she texted me and I called the
Because I
police
had
to come
just
check
put
it
out my light. I had just gone to bed and I just turned off my light and we were texting about something. And so it was just the timing was, okay, if I just turn out my light, they think I might be asleep.
Right.
If they hear me, and my kids were upstairs. So I was like, nope. So Amanda very nicely called the police for me and they came over. And sure enough, my door was unlocked. So
there you go.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. A good friend will call the cops for you.
Yes. That poor dispatcher, though. What? You're not there? Nope, not.
I think the police couldn't decide if they were impressed or totally confused. But I'm like, hello.
Yeah.
Portia should have texted Trina.
Exactly.
I'm like, are you home? Yes, I'm home. Okay, cool. That just means that you left the door open.
Right. And what happened? Because there's blood on my floor.
Right.
Yeah.
Cyrus pulled his ponytail out.
I know. That was
That's
weird.
his final straw.
That was so weird. I looked at him and I was like, wow, his hair is really long.
But why did he pull his ponytail out?
Don't know.
Is he that disheveled? I don't know. He needs to be rocking the messy mom bun.
Maybe his hair tie broke when he fell back. Because he fell against the wall whenever they shot him. Sometimes hair ties break really easy.
They do. I just ordered some new ones that we're going to try out. They're called Pro hair ties.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to try them out.
Okay.
Because they're, whenever you have a hair tie, and then it gets all stretched out and then
Yeah.
it breaks.
Right.
Like you're talking about, so like that's,
Yeah.
these you unhook and it unravels.
Oh.
So I will let you know when
You'll have to let me know because
So Cyrus needs new hair ties.
Yes, we break a lot of hair ties in my house. I will have to
Yes.
try those, and then we can send some to Cyrus. Here you go.
Does he not know about keeping the extra on your wrist or in your... Guys have all these pockets.
Right.
We at least have them in our purses.
It's so funny though, because I made fun of my kids for doing the wrist thing and then I started doing it. And the other day I took Emily for senior pictures and she's like giving her the once over before she takes the picture. And she's like, oh, take the ponytail holder off her wrist. And I was like, oh yeah, I totally would have had her pictures taken with the ponytail holder on
It is the most unprofessional thing that I do. And it's the reason why I love the winter the most, because sweaters at least cover it. But then with shorter sleeves, I'm like, shoot, I have to take it off. Like I have to put it in my pocket and
then you forget and you wash your clothes and then you have 100 ponytail holders on the floor of your laundry room.
My gosh, I wish I had 100 ponytail holders. You always get the one good one and then you never find it again.
Yeah. Megan orders like packs of 8,000 of them off of Amazon, but then they all snap really easily. So
she needs to invest in like the good ones.
All right. Well, I'm going to wait for your review and then we'll go from there.
That works. We buy the goodie ones.
Yes.
Goodie ouchless.
Got it.
I just can't believe that Cyrus tried to have Brando kill Gladys.
And then the gun was empty. That was
I know. I thought that was going to be good. I was like, yes, Brando's going to kill Cyrus.
Such a good setup.
If Gladys makes it through, I hope that this was an eye-opener for her.
She better make it through because they need her testimony.
Yes.
I feel like this is another one. They're going to put her in like a coma or something stupid. So she can't testify for who knows how long.
Please no.
And then Jason's going to have to go back to jail. And poor Britt is going to be in Canada all by herself.
You're really a downer.
I'm sorry. I just feel like that's what they're going to do. And then I'm going to be angry.
No. I was going to say, but if she's in Canada, then Maxie can get a hold of her and they can meet up.
True.
But we actually don't know where Maxie is.
I feel like she's still really close by because she was asking Brooklyn to pick her up and take her to Beecher's Corner.
True. Yeah. So do we want to get into all of that?
Sure.
And we can just leave the other stupid stuff for... Do you want to do the other stupid stuff and then end on Maxie? Or start with Maxie and then end on stupid stuff?
However you want to go.
What do you want to do?
It doesn't matter to me. I don't know how much other stupid stuff I have. What other stupid stuff do you have? Go that way.
Mike and Nina.
Do we even have to talk about them?
My one line. She's fine with him breaking the law as long as it's for her. They kiss. Yuck.
It was so gross.
And then Elijah hurting her? Not cool, dude.
Mm-mm.
Not cool.
Mm-mm.
But that was how Sean was grabbing Tiffany.
Yes.
That's why I was upset.
Yes.
Bring it back full circle.
I'm agreeing with you there.
Maybe not as violently.
I thought it was funny that Sonny remembered his Sonny stuff, though, because he said, what evidence do you have that I was the one that broke into his office? Oh, okay, so I'll be going now. Thanks.
Yeah.
And the cop did not know what to say.
No. Okay, so that was all.
But I'm hoping that that's going to lead into the whole investigation and we can just be done with this storyline. And his fingerprints are on that paper, which means they're going to have to run his prints. Finally.
Oh, thank God. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Because Nina made sure to say that so that he didn't get in trouble for
Mike and I were reading it.
Yeah.
So and she's not going to realize that. She's not going to think about it. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. And they're going to run it and it's going to pop
Seriously,
up
though, you're going to carry incriminating paperwork with you in a tiny purse?
Why didn't his prints come back the first time that they ran them?
They didn't.
He took the cup.
I don't think he ran them.
I thought he did.
There was something, but they couldn't get them off or something.
Print or something. Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, because remember Mike/Sonny yelled about you were going to run my prints without my permission. I said I didn't want you to.
Yeah.
But I can't remember why it didn't come up. But hopefully it's going to come up this time. They'll have a full print or something.
Oh, thank goodness.
So it all can come to an
done.
end. Yes. And if they do it now, that would be before he hooks up with Nina.
So no baby.
Right. Except for I bet that's not how it goes.
He kissed her. She's already pregnant.
Right. Exactly. Or it'll be...
That's not how it works, people.
On Thursday, they'll say their final goodbye. And then Friday, the results will come back in from the fingerprinting. You know what I mean? Not a final goodbye, but like they're somehow they've progressed to this moment or whatever. They're going to hook up. She's going to get knocked up. You know she is. We've talked about it before. Nothing can stop Sunny's swimmers.
No.
I agree, no, but I feel like that's where we're going. So yeah, okay. Now that you made me talk about it, I'm sorry you don't like my answers to all of it.
Yep.
All right, so now you're on to Maxie?
Yep. But Nelle and Allie took James so that Maxie could go on her baby moon.
Yeah, but again, where's Ellie?
But still. And then she's crying over Sean. Like, they're such good friends.
Yes, they are such good friends. She almost told him her whole deal with...
I am really surprised she did not.
Me too.
Because he would have been assisting her, especially where she doesn't have Britt.
Right.
Yeah, she has Bobby. Yeah, she has Brooklyn, but she doesn't have Britt.
Where's Bobby, though?
I think she's waiting for them.
Is she supposed to get a phone call to come or something? Because Brooklyn made it to the safe house or the whatever house. I just assumed, like, we're meeting at 4 o'clock at the safe house.
Right.
Everyone get there. I don't know that it's a safe house, but that's what I think of if it's a secret house,
right,
whatever. Right. So Brooklyn gets there and Bobby's not there.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I don't know.
Okay.
No, that's a really good question.
I just feel like it would have been better planned if we were trying to get this done on a schedule.
Yeah.
Because she only had Chloe booked for so many hours. You don't know how long labor's going to take. Let's get this going.
This Chloe chick makes Nelle look sane.
Yes. Yes.
She's a good actress.
She was on a bunch of Disney stuff.
Was she?
Yes.
Oh, she's really doing good of leaving that goody stuff behind her.
But it like throws me off because every time I see her, I'm like, you were in Disney stuff. And now you're being crazy. Like, you don't chase a
Maxie was
pregnant
Xenon.
woman. I know. I don't know.
She zoom.
Did you watch Xenon?
I did.
Oh, okay.
Why? My baby sister.
Oh, okay.
Baby sister.
Okay.
The fourth one.
It's so weird.
The third sister. But
all these sisters and that you're not the baby because I'm the baby and I can't imagine.
I'm friends with a lot of younger people, like people that are younger. I was just thinking, I'm like, you're the youngest? Morgan's the youngest.
Oh.
My husband's the youngest.
That's because we're attracted to you because you have the oldest personality.
Oh, I'm your cool older sister. Cool. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Because babies need oldest to take care of them. Like all of my men have been the oldest.
Who takes care of the oldest? Right. Exactly.
Nope.
Nobody takes care of the oldest.
But the baby brings you down some and pulls out your fun.
I was fun before I had my husband.
Okay.
You didn't even know me then.
You're right, I didn't. But the stories that you tell me, I don't know how funny you were.
That was fun.
Okay. We didn't know each other then.
Nope.
We're probably in the same place at the same time 100 times, but we did not know each other then.
Yep.
So, anyway. Yeah, Chloe's crazy.
I loved Maxie fighting back. She was like channeling her inner Felicia and Frisco.
Except for I didn't understand why she didn't. So she hit her with the fireplace stick thingy. Mm-hmm. Poker. Is that what it's called? Sure. Anyway, why didn't she inject her with the syringe and take the keys?
Yeah.
Instead, she's just going to run through the forest. And I thought that that's not Franco, what's his name? Austin, that Austin was going to be bad.
That's what a lot of people are speculating.
When he didn't hand her the baby right away at first, even though you could tell there was
she wasn't breathing.
Yes, but before they said that, when Maxie said, "Can you hold her up so I can see her?"
Yeah.
I thought that he was going to be like, "No, oh here, Chloe," and hand the baby off to her.
Oh,
so I was happy that he wasn't bad, even though he.
Well, we still don't know.
Smacked with the stick.
He seems very hippy dippy.
Yeah, I feel like Chloe wouldn't have hit him if he was part of the plan.
Oh, true. Yes. Okay.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was really worried when Louise was not breathing.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, no, we are not doing this.
So cute.
She is a beautiful 3-month-old.
So cute. So cute. I mean, they're all cute whenever they're babies, but she was so cute.
The cleanest baby born in the woods ever.
I know. And when they turned her that one way, her blanket kind of moved. And I was like, it looks like she has a diaper on. You already had a diaper ready. That's funny. You just carry that in your bag. Okay.
He's a Boy Scout. He's a doctor. He's like, you know what? You never actually, that makes sense. You know that soldiers carry tampons because bullet holes.
That's genius.
Exactly.
That.
Right. So maybe Dr. Austin carries a diaper.
There you go.
Because you never know when you're going to slash your leg and you're going to need something to wrap around it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Huh. Thank you for solving that for me.
You're welcome. I learned that one from my husband, the tampon thing.
Yes.
Yep.
He knows all the soldier stuff.
He could definitely be a survivor, man.
So yeah. So Chloe was crazy and then she fell through the thingy. Now what's going to happen?
Brooklyn did not put her belly back on.
She did not.
So they're going to find out that Brooklyn is not pregnant now. Valentine's going to go looking for her, and her belly's going to be sitting right there on the bed.
Oh, okay. I wasn't thinking that he was going to go there. I was thinking he'd have to see her out and about. I'm like, why would he be in the woods?
Nope. Someone's going to walk in that room and see, oh, I wonder if it could be Willow.
Or it could be Bobby, but Bobby already knows.
Well, wasn't she in the Quartermain Mansion? I thought because she left where they were supposed to be.
No, when she took her belly off, she was at the house that Maxie told her.
Was she?
Yes.
Okay. Because
So
she was in Beecher's Corner.
Yes.
Okay.
She was running through the checklist that Maxie had sent her on a home birth. And she was waiting for Maxie and Bobby to get there so that they could have the baby and whatever. So that's why she took her belly off, was because she wasn't going to need it anymore. She was going to go home with the baby.
Did I watch this week?
I don't know. I don't know. You just missed that one part.
No, because I know she was doing all that. I guess I just thought that she was in her room with the Quartermains because Maxie didn't show up. So I figured she went home.
No, because remember she slipped out.
Yes, because Yuri
went upstairs to fix the crib.
bolt. Yeah.
And Valentine almost caught her. And then she said, no, he's coming with me.
Yes.
We're going to go on a baby noon together or whatever.
Yes.
Also. And Valentine let her go. And so then she went to Beecher's Corner by herself.
I don't know why I thought she just came back to the Quartermain Mansion.
No. So that room was not Quartermain Mansion. Come on.
I don't know.
We'll go back and look at that room. You'll know.
Ay, it could have been the maid's quarters or something.
No.
Don't know. I promise I do watch the show. But anyway, she took the belly off, and she's gonna. She has to be found out by somebody.
Yeah.
Maybe Yuri will have followed her.
Maybe. Oh, I'm not ready for Valentine to find out.
I know.
It's gonna be so bad. He's gonna be so sad. And we don't know that Peter's dead or not dead. So now Max is gonna be stuck with the whole. What do we do with Louise?
Do you think that? No, I was gonna say. Do you think that Brooklyn could tell Valentine she was pretending to be pregnant to help Maxie to protect?
Oh, maybe.
But Valentine would have been like, "Why didn't you ask me for help?" Because he has crazy resources. He would have helped.
Yeah.
And she would have.
But where is Maxie going to explain, even if it does work out that she can give the baby to Brooklyn, where is she going to explain that the stillborn baby went? You'd still have a funeral.
Where did Willow's real baby go?
They had. I mean,
did they have a funeral? But like
they didn't have a funeral, but the baby was cremated or whatever.
Was it? Was he?
A full-term stillborn baby, yes, gets to have a funeral if you want it.
I don't remember them doing that. I remember they said that he died of SIDS, but I don't remember them actually. I don't know that. But they had the body to do whatever they were going to do with it. Okay.
For Maxie, how do you say I had a stillborn and there's no stillborn? So their plan was really weird to begin with.
She could get away with saying that Chloe took the baby and ran.
I guess that would work.
Maybe.
I don't know. See, that's why I don't like that storyline.
Oh.
We shouldn't be pretending that babies are stillborn. I don't like it.
Not as much as we do.
No.
Done with the baby swapping.
Yep. Maybe Sasha can actually have her baby and keep her baby and just like...
She and Brando could just like be parents?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Hold it. That is so crazy.
It doesn't have to be that she stole someone's embryo or that she's swapping it with someone else's or that she's lying.
Britt freaking out over the fact that like she'll never be able to have kids even though she never really wanted them. But
yeah, I
think that's a lie. She loves Spencer and she loved Ben when Ben was hers.
Maybe she didn't want to have kids, but she likes kids and saw herself more in like a stepmom role.
Okay. Well, stick with Jason. You get that.
Exactly.
Yep. She'll have to be nicer to Liz.
Oh, that's going to be hard.
They're going to have to get along. For Jake.
Sam and her took time to get to where they get along. And sometimes they still don't even get along.
Yeah.
So, she can do it.
We'll see.
I think that's all that I have, though.
Yep.
All right, so it's reality check.
I want to say I had a boring week, but I don't remember what most of it was.
Okay.
I am so tired. I've been running like all day, every day. Oh, I did a progressive dinner on Wednesday.
What is progressive?
That's where you have appetizers at one place, salad at another place, soup at another place, dinner, like an entree at another place, and then dessert at another place.
Oh my gosh.
It was so much fun. It was at a town like about a half hour away, and they actually have a main street. And so we met at a winery and we had a glass of wine. And then we went over to the pizzeria and had just a slice of pizza, which was the appetizer. It was so good. Oh my gosh. It was a bacon peach jam. So instead of marinara sauce, a bacon peach jam with mozzarella sauce, but then burrata and arugula and a slice of bacon on it. So good.
Wow.
It was so good.
I would have to try it in that kind of setting where they're like, this is what you're getting, because I would never ever order that.
I would never have thought, but it was so good. And then the next place we went to was a little deli and they had beer, cheese, bacon soup. So the theme for the night was say cheese.
Oh, cute.
Yep. And then we went to like a little family restaurant that gave us caprese salad for the salad course. Went to another local restaurant that served poutine, which I've only ever had on fries, but they put it on, it's basically like pot roast-ish.
Okay.
But they put it on little yellow potatoes and then cheddar cheese curds on top. That was so good. And then the bakery we were supposed to go to, or that I thought we were supposed to go to, they gave that restaurant little boxes for us to take home that had a cheesecake, like a little tiny cheesecake, some cheese puffs, chocolate cheesecake type muffin, and a cheesecake stuffed strawberry.
Oh, wow.
So good. And then we went and had, the last stop was like a coffee bar, and their drink was a blueberry cheesecake latte, which I stopped drinking coffee like 3 years ago. So I got it to go and I brought it home for my husband because he loves blueberries and he drinks coffee. So I was like, you can have this tomorrow morning. I forgot to ask him how that was.
Yeah, you'll have to ask him.
But it was awesome. It was only $55.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
No. And we just went the wine wasn't included. We started at the winery.
Okay.
Like our group just was like, hey, let's go get a glass of wine before
Yeah.
we go. And it was raining, and it was really just nice to see how many people came out to support like locally owned small businesses. And I guess they do it like once a month for different themes. I was like, once a month? Jeez Louise. I'm like, I could do this once a quarter.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I will totally go do this again. Like, it was so much fun.
Yeah, you need to invite me next time.
I think it's the last Wednesday of the month. So yeah,
Okay.
let's go.
Let's go.
All right.
All right.
What about you? Yeah, I know that was it. Food was the highlight of my week.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
Nothing wrong with that at all. Yeah, mine's still all kid stuff. I feel like that's always the end of the year though. Kid stuff. Oh, here, I have to read you because these are so cute. For Madeline's teacher, they are doing like a gift card or whatever, but everybody sends in stuff, but she really likes personalized gifts. So the homeroom mom sent out a little survey to have the kids fill out. And it says, my name is Madeline. This year I learned fractions in cursive. My favorite memory about you is that you would always say, keep trying.
Oh,
You really helped me get ready for third grade. And thank you for always telling me that I'm beautiful. Isn't that so cute? And then she drew a little picture of her teacher.
sweetest.
I've always loved her teacher, but that's a cute little picture.
She looks like Kathy from the cartoons.
Yeah.
Kathy.
So I just think it's so cute. And I love when they're little and they just love their teachers like that and are so excited. So she's going to be sad on Friday for her last day. She's going to cry. She's going to miss her teacher because we love her teacher. And then the other two were just kind of winding down the year. It was Emily's last day of school as your son's, which I can't believe they're seniors. And I'm going to cry on Thursday.
I was going to say, I'm like, we're only a couple days away. So
yeah, I'm totally going to cry on graduation day because it's taken so long to get here. And like I said before, I got her senior pictures.
Are we allowed to stand up and scream? Like, is that frowned upon? You've done this before.
Okay, so mine wasn't outside for Matt because it was raining and they could still do it inside. So I think they tell you that you're not supposed to, but it's not like you're going to get thrown out if you do. So
an air horn is probably really frowned upon.
Probably.
Okay.
Probably. So
we have a joke about air horns too. So like it was more about that. And I was like, oh, I'm probably not allowed to do that.
Yeah, they'll probably yell at you for that. And Megan wanted to see all her friends graduate, but I've said 1,000 times, her and Emily fight constantly. So Emily would not give up one of her tickets for Megan to go. So Megan volunteered to help with parking with ROTC. So she still gets to go.
Nice.
So I was happy that she found a way around it without me having to say, you have to give your sister a ticket. Quit being a jerk. So.
Well, did you see in the Facebook group that now we're doing a senior parade on Wednesday?
Yeah.
Last minute.
Yeah.
3 days beforehand, guys. Thanks.
Yeah.
Sorry. That drives me insane.
Yeah. Whatever, it's senior year as long as the kids are happy. But some of the stuff I feel like they get a little
There's no reason to do it.
excessive.
We get to have
right.
a
Last year when
graduation.
they didn't have
Right.
one, I get that. But this year we're having a graduation. I don't know that we need a parade, but whatever. I haven't even talked about that with Emily yet to know if we're going to participate or not. So
I don't know either.
But anyway, yeah, all kids stuff, getting to the end of the year, and that's my exciting life.
Yay! Well, we get to finish talking about Maxie's exciting life on Thursday.
Yes, her life's way more exciting than mine.
And it got a little bit more exciting this week, too.
Yes.
So join us on Thursday as we wrap up Maxie.
Have a good week.
And we'll meet you at the pier.
Bye.
Bye.
If you enjoyed today's show, we invite you to go to pier54podcast.com to subscribe on your favorite platform. Don't forget to leave us a review.
And you can also follow us on many social media channels. Just search for Pier 54 Podcast. Also, we are not perfect, so if there is something that we missed or messed up, just let us know by emailing us at pier54podcast@gmail.com.